stage. And we have Cody, the conductor, here. He's got his baton. He's in his little tuxedo with his little bow tie. And he is conducting the orchestra. And then we have William, the race car driver. He's got his helmet, checkered flag, and he's ready to go racing. Now let's see what this one is. Mitch the musician and Cody the conductor. These two